Hello everyone, welcome to this video. So for today, in this video, what we will go over is installing software packages in our Lubuntu 20.04. In our last video, we went over installing an application through the Ubuntu Package Manager GUI, the Muon GUI. And just so that we can go over it real quick, to find the GUI package manager, what we did was we left clicked on the start menu, and then we went to System Tools, and then there's the package manager right there, Muon or Moon, or I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it, but that's your package manager. Also, if you can't remember where to go and find it, you can go to the search box under the menu and then just type in package, or start to type it in, and there it is there. Then you just left click on it and that opens up. So that's how you use the GUI package manager to install on your applications on your Lubuntu 20.04. Today, what we're going to go over is installing packages through your command line, or your CLI. CLI is standing for Command Line Interface. And so to do that, on most Linux operating systems, to get to your command line, what you do is on your keyboard, a quick way, using the keyboard shortcut. At the same time, you press the Control key, the Alt key, and the letter T as in Tango or Tom. And then your command line box or your terminal box, or however you want to call it, it comes up. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I just got a update notifier that a reboot is needed. Okay. Well, we're not going to do a reboot just yet. So, going back to the video, to install packages from the command line, we just use a few commands here. You have to do a sudo, and then apt, and then you do package name, which is Abby Word. Oh, excuse me, wait a minute. Let's see. Apt install Abby Word. Now, and then you do a Y. Now, to make sure that we have the right package name, what we can do is we can do a search. So, to do a search from the command line of different packages, if you know the package name or you're close to it, let's do a sudo apt-cache space search space ABI for Abby and then Word. And then press enter. It's going to prompt us for our password. We go ahead and put in our password, and then we press enter. And then here we go. So, Abby Word is the name that we need to go with. So, let's go ahead and give me 1 second here. I'm going to go ahead and copy it. Then I'm going to clear the screen. And then you can either type in the command again, or you can press the up arrow on your keyboard, and that should bring up the command. Oops. Well, let's go ahead and type it in again. It's sudo apt install. Let's try it without the install. Sudo apt, and then the package name, which is Abby, and then the -y. That should install it from the command line. Let's go ahead and press Y and see. If it doesn't, it'll give me an error message. Okay, invalid operation. So let's hit the up arrow. That brings up the previous command, and then we'll just do an install. So then the correct command will be sudo apt install, and then the package name, which for this is Abby Word, and then the -y flag, which is the default flag for installing packages without answering any questions. All right, because if we wanted to install it without the -y flag, this is what we would get. Press enter, and then down here at the bottom, it would say, do you want to continue with the installation? If you just press enter without putting anything in, it'll default to the Y for yes. Or if you change your mind and you don't want to install it, you type in N for no and then press enter. Okay, and see, then it won't install that package. However, what we are going to do is I'm going to go ahead and use the -y. It's up to you. You can do it whichever way you want. And then just press enter. And as you can see, it quickly installed Abby Word. Now, to see if it's installed from the command line, if you do where is Abby Word and then press enter, and as you can see, it says Abby Word US, and this is where it's installed right there. Now, we can also minimize this, and we should be able to go to the start menu and then go to Office, and we see Abby Word. As well as we can go ahead and type it in here if we forget the name, or if we don't know where it is installed, we can go Abby, and then as you can see, it pops up here. And then that's how you can install Abby Word. All right, and that's the way you can install it through the command line. Now, as well, we can go ahead and uninstall it from the command line as well. So let's just go ahead and click. Let's go ahead and clear the screen. Now, to uninstall it, you would do, let's see, you would do sudo apt, and then let's see, it's remove space, and then Abby Word, and then -y. As I said before, either you can use the Y flag or you don't have to. It's up to you. And then you press, or hold on a minute, let's do an auto remove, and then press enter. Okay, and then one other thing you can do, press the up arrow, and in addition to auto remove, you can also type in purge, and that should purge any file that has to do with Abby Word, any file, any application whatsoever. Press enter. Okay, we have uninstalled Abby Word. Hit the clear button. Now, to see if it's uninstalled, we can do a where is Abby Word and press enter. And anytime you get this command where it says the application and then a colon, that means it doesn't have any information on it. Also, to double check, if we minimize and we go back to our start menu and go to the Office, we'll see that Abby Word is no longer installed, right? As well as if we go down to the search box and we type in Abby Word, and it doesn't pop up. And if we press enter, it doesn't come up. So That's how you can uninstall and install Abby Word, the word processor, through the command line. And that's also how you can do a search for your application through the command line. So that is the end of this video. Thank you very much. I hope you learned something. I hope this helped you out. Thank you, and you have a good day.